What are we doing today? Oh yeah, we're making kits for the Father's Day. Starting off with some white beans, you may see there. These are very large white beans, Corona beans. We're going to do it, well, I'm doing it two ways. One, I'm going to soak these overnight and make some tomorrow. But I'm also testing some out, and I'm just cooking them straight from dry. And we'll see how long that takes. I am going to add half an onion with the skin removed. I'm going to add some sprigs of thyme just to flavor that broth. And I'm going to add some cloves of garlic. The skin's removed because I don't really want to eat the skins. Bring that up to a simmer. I'm going to go soak these in some water. I'm going to get on to the real prep for Father's Day kit, which we're going to be doing a smoked brisket. We're also going to have smoked ribs with a nice dry rub. So we'll go over the rub, maybe see how we smoke things here at Grace Street. We do a cold smoke, and we jerry-rigged what we call a hot box to do our smoking. Okay, so I have a variety of spices. First thing I'm going to do before I get into the meat is make a little spice blend. Traditionally, you'd see garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, chili powder. You'd also see some sugar, a little bit of cayenne, so that I can keep it nice and not spicy. I'll also get a bunch of salt, but I'll salt the meat separate so I can really control how much salt's going on it. So I do have some fun things here. I've got a little bit of cardamom that I'm going to add. It's a nice spice, a warming spice. I'm also adding fennel. When I think fennel, and this is all ground spices. Some of it can be a little chunky. Right now I'm just eyeballing it out. I put in a bunch of paprika, probably about 3 or 4 ounces. And I'm going to do the same with the chili powder, maybe a little less chili powder. It doesn't need to be spicy, but it's going to give all that nice chili flavor. And primarily I'm using a lot of onion powder, about the same amount as the paprika for me, as well as a bunch of granulated garlic, powder form garlic, as fine as you can get it. So it just really clings to that meat. I'm going to add a little bit of this brown sugar here for some sweetness. I don't need it too sweet, and that's going to caramelize as well on the outside. And then this one, this is Prague powder, otherwise known as pink curing salt. I'm going to add a dash of this. It's really, really salty, but what it does, it's used in curing meats, and it'll, when it penetrates through, because this meat's going to cook for a long time, it'll help to pinkify or redden that interior. And I'm not doing it to season the meat, I'm just adding it in. So I got a bunch of spices in here, and now just mix them up. I'm going to add a little bit of black pepper in there, and just a touch more of this kosher salt. I've got my brisket now. Now I can get a little wet, or get some meat on my hands. This brisket's gonna, this is a very large 16-pound brisket. There we go. As you can see, there's lots of pockets of fat, some skin underneath. I'm going to leave all of that on for the cooking. We're going to season this up. Since I'm cooking it for so long, this fat will be nice to help baste the meat as it goes. I'm just going to apply this everywhere. Again, the main ingredients being the paprika, chili powder, granulated garlic. I'm going to be smoking this in a cold smoker, meaning I'm not smoking it in an oven. It's not over charcoal. Get some more of this all over. I put it on this nice rack here so that airflow gets underneath. We're going to do our ribs now. I just got 1 rack of St. Louis ribs, which I really love St. Louis. They're perfect size. I'm going to leave everything on as is, and I'm going to season it up as well. This time I will remember to season it first with salt. We're going into the smoker now. We're going to check this out. Here you can see we've got our smoking chips down below. You can see the patina coating from how many times we've smoked. It's all shiny and dark golden caramel. We've got our ribs there, and we've got our brisket there. So I've got to get a little Bunsen burner, basically, so I can light this fire. That's what we want. This is the quick way to get smoke going. And there we go. Got some smoke going. And you can see it now. Shut this door. Turn on the ventilation, because otherwise this whole building is going to be filled with it. All right, so we're back at the shop, and I'm about to take a look at this brisket. Let's see. I'll pull it out. Let's take off the lid. I had this lid on it, so it didn't just burn in one place. Now turn up the heat, get a little caramelization. Take off this lid for a minute. You can see the fat over here. Look at that fat. Oh yeah. But you can see the rub still on it. It has a great barbecue, lightly smoked smell going on right now. And I'm gonna put it right back in the oven. On low, all night long. So last time I checked was about 12 hours ago. And I'm hoping that we can get this done in about another 3 to 4 hours. Turn that heat up to a whopping 250, 275, and we'll just see what happens next. Today we're prepping for World Central Kitchen. You can see there. We're gonna prep about 500-600 meals, box meals for people in Oakland and people picking up from Oakland Public Schools. World Central Kitchen has been doing this for a few months, and we're lucky enough to be part of their program right now. With this week, we're going to be doing some jerk chicken thighs, roasted sweet potatoes, and a basmati styled rice. So bringing some Caribbean, Indo-Caribbean flavor. Not going to make it too spicy, but we're going to have fun, and we'll bring you along. So we're going to start cooking this guy. That's the pork rib that we smoked yesterday. You can see it just looks pretty darn raw, because it is, but it stayed all night in the fridge. And I'm going to go ahead and put this guy also in this oven. 275 sounds like a good temperature to me. 2, 3, 4 hours, however long it takes. And we'll get back to that. There we go. We're back to check on this brisket. It's been definitely 24 hours in the oven. Oh man, those ribs are looking good. Let's check this out. Oh yeah. That's done. Beautiful. And the brisket. Oh yeah, that is done now. Let's pull her out. Everything is looking amazing. Look at this. That is just a nice crust on there. You hear this brisket is giving, bouncing back, but it's tender. You can see how caramelized and dark it got on the outside because of that rub. Beautiful.